Hey everyone, welcome and thanks so much for joining me on Rainbow Tarot UK for another pick a card reading. So lovely to have you here. So today's topic is the person on your mind, your person of love interest. What are their current feelings for you and what's going to be their next move? So I've chosen the Knight of Cups for each of the three piles. So pile number one, I've just used the Light Seers Knight of Cups here. There you go for pile number one with a little carnelian stone as well. There we go, just so that you can see that there. Then the pile number two, I've used the Mermaid Knight of Cups from the Mermaid Tarot deck. There we go. And this little turquoise, cute little turquoise bead here. Okay, so that's pile number two. And then pile number three is the Urban Tarot. This is the Knight of Cups from the Urban Tarot and the little yellow bead. So there you go, those are your three piles. Just take a moment, just use your intuition to go for the one that feels right. If there's more than one pile, that's absolutely fine, just go for it. You can listen to more than one pile if you want to, and I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome back. How you doing? I hope you're all okay. So today we are doing, aren't we, the person on your mind. What are their current feelings and their sort of next move with you? So I chose for all the piles the Knight of Cups as our main card. So if you're interested, this comes from the Light Seers deck. I'm not going to be using the Light Seers deck. If the Knight of Cups is going to come out in the other deck, it will do. But this is the Light Seers if you're interested, plus the Carnelian stone here. So let us put your little stone here so that you can see it. And let's start off by doing some oracle cards, shall we? Now I just want to say, like I always do, it's a general reading, so just go for the messages that feel right to you. That sit with your story, that makes sense to you. Don't take a message that doesn't make sense, or it doesn't, don't try and force a message. And it's also timeless, so it should be great for whenever you're finding it. Just to say as well, if you think that the whole reading feels off, and you might want to, I hope that doesn't happen, but you might want to think about listening to another pile, or even listening to another reading. I've got literally loads of readings on my channel. They're all divided into playlists, and there's definitely ones around, how your person is feeling, that kind of thing. So let's get straight to it. Oh, I'm going to take that one. It's come out. We've got success. So we're asking, aren't we? So that's lovely. We're getting a couple of oracle cards, and we are asking the person on your mind, what are their current feelings? So what are their current feelings? So that card seemed to want to pop out. We're just asking, we're going to do a row on what are their current feelings, and then we're going to do another row on what's their next move with you. So let's ask, what is pile number one's person, the person on their mind? What are their current feelings for pile number one? So that one seems to want to come out. So let's have a look at this one. What are their current feelings? We have stimulation and success. There's a lot of orange and reds here. And I've just noticed as well, of course, that there's a lot of orange and red really in all of this, isn't there? Which is reminding me of the base chakra and the sacral chakra. So I feel like there's a lot of heat. So their feelings are there's a lot of attraction. The orange card, all the orange in this card of success is reminding me of the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra governs creativity and sexual energy, really. So I'd say there's a lot of attraction for you. Again, even the rug is red and orange here, isn't it? And there's a little letter here, actually, isn't there? So I would say there's a lot of attraction for you. There's a lot of heat, a lot of romance with the red roses and the red chilies as well. So this person is feeling very attracted to you. They're feeling very physically very attracted to you. They're finding you somebody who's very, very, very stimulates them. So they probably feel like there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. But there's also feelings of romance here. You might be, what's kind of coming to me intuitively, you might be sort of rocking their sense of stability and security. Like when you really like someone and you have those feelings of butterflies, and for some of you, you might be in the early stages of this relationship, or it might be like a crush or something, And I feel like there's stability, or there's sort of sense of, you know, like when you like someone and you just don't know if you're coming or going. It's that kind of feeling here. For some of you, that might be what's going on. Where they're sort of overwhelmed maybe by how attractive they are to you, where they can't think about anything else. That sort of thing has that kind of air to it, that sort of flavour to it. But let's see what comes out in the tarot. That might be the case for some of you, but let's see what comes out in the tarot. So we are asking, aren't we? You know, what is pile number one's person's, the person on their mind, what is their current feelings for pile number one? What is their current feelings for pile number one? What is their current feelings for pile number one, please? The person on their mind, what is their current feelings for pile number one? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take those and see what they are. So we have, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Let me have one more. What are their current feelings, please, for pile number one? Which is the Seven of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Whoa, 3 kings. What is that about? So on underneath, that slipped out, is the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm just going to move that out of the way. So, for the overarching energy, right. Okay, so I might just bring that down so that we can see it. Okay, so what are their current feelings? Well, there's definitely all this, look, can you see all this light, these stars and lights? There's a lot of light in the reading here, even the moonlight. So I would say this person, the thing that came to my mind was that you light them up, that there's a sense of you lighting them up. There's also a sense of, because both these figures are holding a wand with a star at the top or pointing to a star. So I feel like you are a hope, a dream, a wish for them, that you light them up, that you bring them that hope, that sense of hope, that you are somebody that, maybe also somebody that there might be as well in this situation a need for healing, because we have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords can be where a situation has come to an end. So for some of you, you might be in separation, because that's the overarching energy that slipped out from underneath the King of Wands. So it might be that this situation has come into separation, has effectively ended, because that can be the Ten of Swords. But with the Ten of Swords, there's always that element of something rising up, or something, a new dawn. So tens cancel down to ones, which is new beginnings. And I would say, with all the kings here, that this person is feeling that they want to be recognised by you, they want to be acknowledged by you, they want to stand out, because a king, of course, is never ignored. They are always, you know, recognised, revered, idolised. So I would say this person is feeling that they want to be recognised and valued by you. Now you've got the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. So this person is thinking that they want commitment with you, and the Four of Wands can be a sign of commitment, because it often can be a marriage card, but it's also about a celebration, and it's a sort of a swim flame soulmate kind of energy. So I feel like this person has some very serious, is thinking and feeling very seriously about you, that they want success. That might be why you've got the word success. They want success in this connection. So if with the Ten of Swords it has come into separation, this person is thinking of revival, of renewal, of recognition. The King of Wands being the overarching energy just above the Ten of Swords here. Well, the King of Wands is about a king that stands out, is a confident energy, is an energy that, is a kind of go-getter as well. So I feel like this person wants to, or is certainly feeling like they want to revive this situation. They want renewed energy in this situation, renewed confidence in this situation. And it might be a dream for them with the Seven of Cups. So again, with all the stars, it might be that it's a little bit of a dream for them at the moment, or a wish come true. Maybe there has been some scattered energy previously, or some wishy-washy energy previously, or some non-committal energy previously. And now this person is thinking, no, with the Hierophant centering the reading, they are feeling that they want commitment in this connection. and they want stability. So maybe as well they're feeling that when you've got the swords, the pentacles and the wands, all the three suits, this person is feeling that this connection could bring them stability. It's a very intellectual connection, so they feel intellectually stimulated by you as well. Somebody who they can have a conversation with, who they can really connect with on a mental level, and somebody who they're very passionate about, who they have a lot of passion and chemistry and has a huge allure to them. So my feeling is, and it goes with what I said at the beginning, is that this person is feeling there's a lot of allure to you, that they feel pulled in by you. Now, I can't help noticing that in the Hierophant, we've also got the moon here. So there might have been some doubts or some fears around commitment in this connection, or it might be that it is in shade at the moment, or it is not out in the open. Because this Hierophant is quite an interesting depiction of the Hierophant, actually, with this owl underneath the moonlight and this girl underneath the moonlight. And moon is always about doubts, fears, unconscious energy. It can be dream energy as well. So again, they might be dreaming of commitment with you, of having a committed situation with you. And they certainly feel that you are very, very, very significant to them, or they're feeling that this connection is very significant. There's some sort of deep connection, soul connection, twin flame connection, something like that between the two of you. So this person is feeling very hopeful about this connection with all the stars here. They are wishing and dreaming for the connection. They feel it can bring them a lot of security, a lot of mental stimulation, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. They want you to recognise them. They are dreaming a lot about you, and they feel that it can be successful. It can be really, really successful. And I feel that this person is really, really, really attracted to you. So that is what I'm getting in terms of how they are currently feeling. Let's have a charm, see if we've got a charm on how they are currently feeling. So how is pile number one's person, the person on the mind, how are they currently feeling about pile number one, please? I've got two here. We've got the rabbit. Okay, so that tells me that they are feeling, rabbits remind me of luck and of abundance. So they are feeling lucky. They're feeling like this could bring them success. They're feeling like this situation. Also, there's a sense of this connection growing, because rabbits reproduce quickly, don't they? So I feel like this person wants this connection to grow quickly. Now I'm going to have to plug in my battery, so bear with me, pile number one, and I'll be right back. And saying that, with the battery, it could be that this is about reigniting, with all the light here, reigniting something, rejuvenating something, bringing something back to life, replenishing it as well. So this tells me this is like, it might have been off course, because this is like a ship's wheel, isn't it? So maybe this situation with the Ten of Swords here was off course, and maybe with this wheel here, this person is wanting to bring it back on course to where they think it should be, which is in a committed situation here. So this is what they're feeling. So let's have an idea of what their next move is going to be, though. Let's have a look, because that might be different, but let's have a look. Let's get out some other oracle cards here. So what is pile number one's person's next move going to be? What are the person on their mind? What is their next move with pile number one, please? What is their next move with pile number one, please? I feel like it's that one, so let's have a look at that one. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Okay, card number 42, which cancels down to 6. So 6. Okay, let's put that there before we say anything. Let's get another card out. I might actually put that one there. So what is going to be pile number one's person's next move with pile number one? What's going to be their next move? Oh, that one definitely wants to come out. So let's have a look. What is going to be their next move? The Wolf and Rosehip, Guardianship. Okay. All right, let's get out some tarot. So what is pile number one's person's next move with pile number one? What's going to be their next move with pile number one? So we have the Five of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Magician, Justice, and and the Page of Wands. And the overarching energy is the Seven of Swords. So maybe with the overarching energy but the Seven of Swords, something has gone wrong in this situation. So maybe with the Seven of Swords there's been some, if it's coming to separation or there's been some issues with it, maybe for some of you there's been some tricky energy before, and that might be why it brought you into separation. Maybe this is a secret, this is a crush situation or a secret situation with the Seven of Swords here for some of you. Or maybe they're just thinking of doing something that you would not expect. So the next move is going to be something completely unexpected, something that you wouldn't expect. I think with the Page of Wands, this person does, the next move will be to message or communicate in some way. That might be what they're dreaming about doing or hoping and wishing for. With the Page of Wands, that's like a new beginning as well, and it's also about messaging. So I feel like this person might, their next move is going to be to message or to communicate with you. My sense is with the Five of Wands, immediately what I got the feeling is they're willing to fight for the connection, or they're willing to stand up for the connection, because the Five of Wands is about challenge and change. They're willing to undergo any challenges or change, even though it might be uncomfortable, because we've got the Hanged Man here. So it might cause them discomfort, it might cause them but you know, like a sense of, oh, you know, maybe they've got like, you know, they've got to overcome their confidence issues or something like that, but they're definitely willing to fight for the connection. And also I feel like they're thinking a lot about it with the Hanged Man here. They're taking their time to think about how to approach you, what to say, what they, you know, what they should say, what they, you know, how they should do it. So they're giving that a lot of thought here. And it may be that they feel that they have to try something a little bit out of the box, really, or a little bit unusual, because the Hanged Man is about having a shift, a change of perspective. So maybe they're thinking that they need to change or have a shift in how they've done things before, if this has come into separation. And it could be around commitment. So maybe they're thinking when the next move should be a shift in how they viewed commitment, particularly if they didn't view it very favourably before. They now know that they need to shift that. So that's going to be their next move, to shift and change how they view commitment in the connection. They know that they need to ward off, and they might be thinking that there's other challenges now to your affections, but they're willing to fight for those. The Magician tells me, it comes right under the Hierophant, that they are wanting to manifest commitment. So it could be that for a lot of you, this person wasn't committed before, or there was no sense of commitment to the connection. And this person is now realising, or their next move is going to be to create, with the Magician, to manifest commitment, because with the Justice card here, they want to bring that, they know that that's going to bring the connection back into balance. But also Justice under the Four of Wands. Well, Four of Wands is often the marriage card. So Justice is all about, you know, legalities and signing contracts and all that kind of stuff. So it makes me feel this person is definitely wanting, or their next move is to make this connection more official, more committed, more stable, more recognised, more valued. And that might be a shift to how things were before, and they might be willing to fight now or stand up for the connection than maybe they were before. But they're definitely, the next move is to make this connection more official, more stable, more balanced, perhaps even, offer engagement or marriage or something like that, or moving in together, or some levelling up, if you like, of the connection. And they're going to start, I think, by doing something that's maybe unexpected, which is communicate their feelings, or communicate this shift in perspective, or this change of heart, or this levelling up of the connection. And with the Guardianship and You Are Never Alone, both these cards make me feel that this person is believing that being on their own is not the right way for them to be, that they want to be with you, because 42 is 6, and 6 is all about harmony, restoring peace, calm, love, marriage, reconciliation, that kind of thing. And guardianship makes me feel there's a sense of protection with the Five of Wands here, a sense of protection of the connection. So the next move is to protect the connection, is to realise that they are not good on their own and they want to be with you, and to have that sense of harmony and peace and maybe restoration or reconciliation for some of you. So that is kind of what I feel the next move is going to be. But it's going to be around communicating, beginning a new phase with you, beginning a new journey with you, shifting a perspective that may have existed before, you know, creating a more stable, settled, a levelling up of the connection from, yeah, having it recognised more with the King of Wands here. But let's get out now a charm on their next move. So what is our number one person's next move? The person on their mind, their next move with pile number one. Let's get those, and we've got some too. Okay, so again, we have the Star. And that tells me that it's a huge wish for them. You are a huge wish come true, or a dream, a wish for them, certainly. I'm going to put that there. We have this little, it looks like a little dragonfly. I feel like this person wants a sense of lightness to the connection as well. They want a sense of play, a sense of happiness, a sense of fun as well with the dragonfly here. And the seahorse, again, tells me the seahorses go with the flow, they go with the current. So a sense of harmony, a sense of balance, a sense of restored peace, a sense of calm back in the connection. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, okay, so let's get out some message cards here. So, feelings and next move, please. What are the messages for pile number one from their person? We have, can you believe it? Communication. Exactly. This person with the Page of Wands is intending to communicate, and they want communication with you. That is what's come out here. What else have we got? Reunion. You couldn't make it up, could you? Reunion. There you go. Look, reunion. Communication, reunion. Which is what I've just been saying, really. Let's have some more. What other messages have we got? Feelings and next move. The messages for pile number one. Feelings and next move. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. It could be that they just had a period of separation with the Hangman here, where they are realising, having some realisations, because that can also be about enlightenment, realising and valuing the relationship. And again, we have this sense of commitment, because we've got two rings here. It's like a wedding music and a red rose and two rings here. So maybe they're realising that this connection needs to level up to something more committed. And if it was committed and it came into separation, they are realising the value of it. Okay, let's go. What's next? Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. This person is definitely gone through some sort of realisation, I think, of how important this connection and how important you are to them, and you know that they want to literally put a ring on it. That's kind of what I would say here. But anyway, pile number one, that's when you're reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you never miss an upload, giving me a thumbs up, leaving a comment. All of that will be gratefully received. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, welcome back to your reading. So lovely to have you here joining me on Rainbow Tarot UK for this pick a card reading, which of course is about the person on your mind. What are their current feelings and what's going to be their next move? So I've chosen the Knight of Cups for all the piles, and this is from the Mermaid deck. So there you go, that's your Knight of Cups, and this little turquoise bead here. Lovely little turquoise bead. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. So I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. Let's get straight to it. And I just want to say, as I do shuffle, that it's a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate, that feel right. If they don't resonate for you, this one seems to want to come out, I'm going to take it. If they don't resonate for you, then it might be for somebody else. So just be aware of that. If the whole reading feels a little bit off, and I hope that that isn't the case, but if the whole reading feels a little bit off, then you know, you might want to look at some of the other piles if you felt drawn to them. And also just to say that I have got tons and tons of readings on my channels, and they are completely all divided into playlists, so you don't even have to look very far. And I'm certain that there is a playlist around, how they're feeling, intentions and next moves, all that kind of stuff. So you can literally just go and have a look at one of those as well. So the card that dropped out, that seemed to want to come out, is this card which says Passion, and it's a beautiful deep red colour here. Okay, so we've got Passion, lovely. And what I'm going to do, as I did in pile number 1, I'm going to do a row and a couple of oracle cards on what their current feelings are, and then we're going to do a row on what's their next move, and then we're going to do messages. So hang around for the end for the messages. So let's ask, what is pile? Oh gosh, now this one came out in pile number 1, and it's funny because it's got the red on it again here, which is the chili. So my goodness, so I would say their feelings from these cards, there's a lot of intense feelings here. Now it could be one of both things, so let's wait until the tarot comes out, but there's a lot of intensity. I would say their feelings are intense, and it's a bit like this image, this young knight here is intensely looking into this cup, really. It's that story, isn't it? I remember this is that story whereby the name has escaped me, where they're looking in the cup and they are and they're actually falling in love with themselves, really. But anyway, there's a sort of an intensity to this card, and I feel like there's an intensity to all of your cards really here in terms of how they are currently feeling. There's a heat, but of course red can be can symbolise, all this red here with the word passion can symbolise passion, but there can also be other heightened emotions as well. So let's see what's coming out with the tarot first. So let's ask, how is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile number 2? Hope you're all doing really well. Hope everyone's good and you're having a good life wherever you are. That's the main thing. But let's just check. So how is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile number 2? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. I mean, that is passion. That is the epitome of passion, the Knight of Wands, in terms of the tarot card here. So how is pile number 2's person currently feeling about pile number 2? Six of Swords. How are they currently feeling? Two of Wands. Page of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups in your reading was meant to come out, so that's interesting. So you've got the Knight of Cups twice here. Okay, so what have we got at the bottom of the deck? The Eight of Pentacles. Now for many of you this could be a crush situation or a work crush situation with the Eight of Pentacles here being the overarching energy. So just for many of you that could be the situation. It could be somebody that you like, somebody within your work environment, your uni environment, your everyday environment as well. That can also be what's going on here. Somebody that you like, that you're attracted to, and you're wanting to know how they're feeling. This person has a lot of intense feelings here. There's an intense attraction. This person has an intense attraction towards you, for sure. And it makes me feel that they somehow want to cross over. They want to move over from wherever it is at the moment to the other side. They want to get to the other side. So it could be, if it's a crush situation, maybe they want to move the situation on a little bit here. So it's, so it's acknowledged in some way with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is about movement. It's about speedy movement as well. And you also have the Knight of Cups. That's also, these are both cards of action. So this person is feeling very attracted to you, very romantic towards you, because the Knight of Cups is also a Knight of Romance. So if it had just been the Knight of Wands, then maybe it would have been a bit of a player energy. But because you've got the Knight of Cups, these are both cards of them feeling intense emotions for you in terms of attraction and romance. So this person has romantic feelings for you and attraction to you. But there is some doubt here with the Two of Wands right centering your reading. They've got some doubt. Or maybe they're lacking in confidence. Or maybe they're, so maybe there's a lack of confidence. Maybe with this Knight looking into the water, They are really studying their feelings about you as well. They're really very, very focused on their feelings for you. And there might be some doubt with the Moon card here. Some doubt, some lack of confidence, some fear, something like that. With the Page of Swords, look at this little Page of Swords holding their heart. So cute. And then he's got this huge dandelion, which of course is one of those, it's actually called a weed, but it's actually quite a nice flower, where you wish on it, don't you? You blow on it and you make a wish. And I feel like this person is really wishing. And again, we've got this sense of yearning. I feel like with this young girl sitting here looking up at the moon, holding the earth. I feel like they're holding the earth, but looking up at the moon. Like there's a sense of yearning, a pull. I feel like this person feels pulled towards you. Maybe they feel there's a deep connection. But there's, with the Two of Wands, there's a little bit of doubt in here. They're just not sure, really. Maybe they're looking for guidance. Maybe they're looking for a sign. Maybe they're looking for inspiration. Maybe they're looking for something from you to indicate that you like them back. Something like that. Page of Swords, again, yeah, it makes me feel like this person, with all the books here, I feel like this person might be really studying you, might be really looking at you. Page of Swords is a spying energy. Somebody that's really spying on you or checking you out, or just looking at you on social media. So if it's something whereby it's a crush situation, this person is doing a lot of research around you. They might be trying to really work out how you're feeling, because they might feel a bit confused about how you're feeling. So they might be trying to work that out. A Six of Swords, this particular Six of Swords makes me feel that this person sees you as a dream, because we've got a star here, we've got the dandelion. They see you as a dream which they want to anchor, which with this I don't know what she is actually, sort of lady with all these clouds around her. She's dropping the anchor and there's a star attached to it. So it makes me feel that they want to anchor a dream, really. They're feeling like they want to anchor a dream, and that dream is you. I know that isn't the traditional meaning of the Six of Swords, but that's kind of what I'm intuitively feeling with this image. That they want to anchor something with you. But there may be some doubts and fears because they're not sure how you feel about them. Eight of Pentacles, again, intuitively, although this is a card of mastery, so maybe that the overarching energy is to try to master the situation. So maybe there's some, the situation is hidden, it's secret, they haven't revealed their feelings for you, and they're trying to kind of master it. They're trying to get a handle on it. They're trying to find out how you're feeling. They're trying to find out if there's any signs that they can get from you, that you like them back, because they feel this intense passion for you. But also with this butterfly here, it's making me feel that they are wanting to master it, to transform it, to move it from one side to another, to move through, to cross a bridge, to get to the other side with you. Something like that. My sense is that they want to kind of move the situation on. That's kind of what I'm feeling. They want to move the situation on. But you definitely have their heart, because if you see this lady, she's holding the heart organ, actually. And I feel like this person, and with this person having a hand on their heart, you definitely own their heart. They feel like you you have their heart, really, certainly, which is very romantic, really, isn't it? Pile number 2. But let's get out some charms. So how is pile number 2 person currently feeling for pile number 2? We've got one that's dropped out there. I want another one, so I'm just going to take those two because they've dropped out. So we have, now can you believe it? Look, a shooting star. Now that can't be clearer. You are a dream, a wish, a fantasy for them. You are someone that they really hold very dear as well, I think. I feel like they hold you very dear. A cat. Now, it could be for some of you that this isn't a situation where you're not with this person, or you've come into separation from them. And it might be a question of reviving it, or with the 9 lives here, with the cat and the 9 lives. But cats with the 9 lives makes me think of luck. So maybe this person is wanting some luck to be on their side. It might be as well with the cat that they are feeling that you're a little bit aloof, because cats can be a little bit aloof, can't they? They're not always as open or as trusting as dogs. So maybe they're feeling like there's a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of aloofness to you. They don't quite know how you feel. They're not sure. You keep yourself to yourself, that kind of thing. There could be some of that going on for some of you. But let us get out some more oracle cards now on what is going to be their next move. So that might be how they're feeling, but what are they actually going to do? What's their next move? So what is pile number two's person's next move with pile number two? What is their next move? What is pile number two's person's next move? Let's have a look and see. Crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. Okay, so let's... Card number 17, which again is reminding me of the star. It's the number of the star card. Could be healing. Could be that this situation requires healing as well. Hope and healing. But let us get out another oracle card. So what is going to be pile number two's person's next move with pile number two? I feel like that one wants to come out, so let's get that one out. And we have got the lizard and picture plant, which is stagnation. Okay. So let's see what we've got here, their next move. We've got, funny enough, we've got stagnation and then we've got co-create, which kind of suggests a more active energy than stagnation. So there's a sort of a dichotomy of energy really in these two oracle cards. But let us get out the tarot and see what is going to be pile number two's person's next move with pile number two, please. What is going to be their next move with pile number two? So what have we got here? We've got the Eight of Pentacles again. That's interesting. What's going to be their next move? So maybe they're feeling, at the moment, their feelings are very much focused on what they're going to do. The Tower. What's going to be their next move? The Knight of Pentacles. Now we've got three knights here. What's going to be their next move? The Hierophant. What's going to be their next move? And the Strength card. And at the bottom of the deck is Temperance, which is which shows alchemy, you know, with the two cups really. So again, it's reminding me of this kind of idea of co-creating. It's like a sort of got a magician feel to it. So this person is going to do something that you're definitely not expecting here with the Tower card. The Tower can be an unexpected energy, a bolt out of the blue, something completely unexpected. So this person's next move is something that's going to maybe shock you, something that's going to surprise you, something that you're not expecting. It's going to come out of nowhere, something that you're not seeing really at the moment. That might be why you've got the Moon card here as well, because that's a card of not being able to see clearly. So I feel like this next move is going to be something shocking. I feel like it's going to be around creating something that was stagnated, that was in maybe rest mode, in separation mode or something like that, and co-create with spirit. The crow, when I first pulled out the crow, it made me feel of a message. So maybe this person wants to message you, and that was quite similar to, although this card didn't come out in pile number one, there was that similar similar thing that I said. And I feel like with the crows are obviously messengers, aren't they? A message of healing, a message around healing. That's slightly different to pile number one, but a message around healing. With the Eight of Pentacles here, this person really wants to get this connection right. They really want to master this connection. They want to make sure they do all the right moves, make all the right noises, say the right thing. And with the Hierophant here, their intention is to build commitment with you. That is what they are. Maybe that's what they're thinking a lot about at the moment. Planning. Maybe there's a lot of planning around commitment with you, around making the situation much more official, because the Temperance is, again, like I said, it's a card of alchemy. It's a card of blending and mixing to get the right ingredients for balance. So my sense is that this person essentially wants the situation to be balanced, and they want commitment in the situation. They want the situation to be strong. I feel like with the Strength card coming under the Knight of Cups, I think I said to you then that you have their heart, so their feelings are strong for you. That might be why you got the passion. There's strong feelings for you. There's also a sense of this person wanting to do things, although what they're doing might come as a shock and as a surprise, I feel like they want to present as somebody who is calm, has sorted themselves out, somebody who is stable, somebody who has maybe, if this is something about that's coming to separation, so somebody has got a handle on whatever difficult behaviours they may have had in the past, somebody who is now in control and is able to offer something much more stable and solid. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of action in a slow way. So this person might do something that surprises you, but it might not be quickly. So it might be done in a slow way, because I feel like there's something about this person who wants to present as somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who's given it a lot of thought, somebody who is balanced things out, weighed things out, and is not just reacting. So this person, it's important for this person to come across as somebody who is somebody who is serious with the Eight of Pentacles, somebody who is a master, somebody who is like I say, when the Hierophant is often a figure who is somebody who's in charge. So I feel like this person wants to come across as someone who is in charge. So their next move is to connect with you, to message you. It might come as a shock to you, but it's going to be done slowly. It's going to be done in a measured way. It's going to be done in a sensible way. It's with the view that you will see them as a serious, somebody who's serious about you, somebody who's got something serious to offer, something worthwhile to offer. Somebody who is balanced, overall somebody who's balanced and measured. That's really important to this person. So although they have all these intense feelings for you, there is intense feelings for you, I think for them it's important that they present in a way which is sort of sensible somehow. I feel like this person wants to show that they are sensible, because I think they're thinking that that will seem a more attractive proposition for a long-term connection, rather than sort of reacting and kind of rushing in and just, sort of telling you what's really going on, how they're really feeling, their deep feelings and deep sense of attraction to you. So this person might want to seem like they're in charge. They might be somebody who is already in charge. They may actually be mature, but all these feelings have made them feel really young at heart. I get that kind of sense, because you've got 3 knights here, and then you've got the Hierophant, which is somebody who is very much stable and in charge of a community normally. So this person might be, if it's a work connection or a crush, it might be a manager or somebody who's high up in the organisation and who has to put on a bit of a front or present in a certain way. But your connection has made them feel all these kind of like butterflies and sense of attraction and heat and all of that kind of stuff. But if it's something that's coming to separation, this person has all these feelings for you, but they want to connect again, they want to recreate again, they want to bring something out of stagnation, and they want to show that they are serious this time, that they have overcome whatever issues there might have been or immaturities there might have been before, and that they have got a handle on themselves, with the Eight of Pentacles coming up twice. Fantastic. So let's get out some charms of what's going to be their next move. What's going to be Pile Number 2's person's next move? I've got one that's fallen out there and another one that's fallen out. They seem to want to fall out of your pile. So we have, what is this here? We've got 3 actually. So we've got the Star again, because deep down you are a wish, a dream and a star for them, a sense of hope and healing as well. We've got this little deer here, which reminds me of innocence, and it's making me think like it's something that's been in separation. There's a sense of innocence, a new start, a new beginning. I feel like this person wants a new beginning with you. And again, this is like a little dragonfly. Again, that came out in pile number 1. So a sense of sort of lightness. They're wanting a sense of lightness and harmony back in the connection with the Temperance card here, with a sense of balance. Okay, so let's get out the messages. So let's see, what is the message here on, feelings and next move for pile number 2 and their person. What are their feelings and next move? What's the message that we have for that? Now this came out in pile number 1, again, which is communication. So with the Crow Spirit here, there's something about them wanting to communicate with you. But again, there's been a few references here to pile number 1, so you might want to listen to pile number 1 if you feel drawn to it. What else have we got? Well, that one definitely wanted to come out. Submission. So they might want to now... Submission is a word that makes me think they want to... because we have this kind of like... what looks like a panther actually, submitting. So they want to kind of like give in to the connection. They want to show that they are willing to cooperate with the connection, they are willing to be guided by the connection, they are willing to work with the Eight of Pentacles, to work hard on the connection, to just to admit that it is important to them and they want to be in it, really. And that's what I get with submission there. Let's get what other messages do we have for pile number 2 in this reading of feelings and next move. What messages are there for them? Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. I get the feeling as well, yeah, this, I think it's what I was saying before, that this person wants to present in a way where they have figured themselves out. So it may be, if it's something that came in separation, they didn't have very good boundaries, or they were a little bit haphazard, or it was all about them. It was all about them, because this card, I think I said at the very beginning, you know, this Knight of Cups shows that, oh God, I can't remember that, that figure in, I can't remember the name. You know, when they fall in love with themselves, it's like a Greek mythological figure or something. Is it from Greek mythology? I think so. You know, and so it could be that this person was a little bit vain, or they thought very highly of themselves, or they were in love with themselves, or they were a little bit selfish. So maybe it's important that they show you that they have boundaries now. I think that's kind of what I was kind of trying to get at before. So what messages do we have here? Enlightenment, exactly. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognise that we are one with the divine. Again, yeah, this sort of sense of having learnt something. I feel like this person is important for them to present to you now that they have learnt something from this period of separation, or they want to come across as somebody who is stable, solid, boundaried, enlightened, sensible, somebody who's and you want all those qualities, don't you? With a long-term partner, but don't ever believe that they don't have intense feelings for you, because they do. But maybe they're just a bit. Maybe they're thinking that in order to sell myself as a good prospect, in their mind that is about coming across as somebody who's stable and solid, not somebody who's governed by their feelings. That's just how they are. That's just their personality. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been a reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload, you know, giving me a thumbs up and leaving a comment. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Thanks so much for joining me here for another pick a card reading. And of course, our topic today is the person on your mind. What are their current feelings for you, and what's going to be their next move? So I chose the Knight of Cups. This is from the Urban Tarot deck to come into all the readings. And underneath this one, it says the Seducer. You can probably can't, it's probably not picking that up on camera, but it says the Seducer. So that's your Knight of Cups, okay. And the yellow bead here. Right, okay. So let us put that down there so we can see it. Let's get some oracle cards out. And I just want to say, as I shuffle the oracle cards, as I always say, it's a general reading. So just take the messages that feel right, that resonate. If they don't resonate with you, it could be that it's for somebody else. Now, if the whole reading is off, which sometimes happens, and I hope it doesn't, please do consider looking at another pile. Because particularly if you're drawn to another pile, or only I should say if you're drawn to another pile. But I do have tons of readings on my channel. They're all divided into playlists. There's definitely ones around feelings and intentions and next moves. So you don't really have to look very far. You just have to go on my channel and look at the playlists and you'll see it. So do consider looking at one of those. But it's also timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. So, but let's get straight to it. And I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all happy and healthy and well. That is the most important thing in life. Happiness and health. So let's get straight to it, shall we? So I'm going to do a couple of oracle cards, and we're going to look at their feelings first. I'm going to do a couple of oracle cards and some tarot on their feelings. And then we're going to look at a couple of oracle cards and some tarot on the next move. And then at the end, I'm going to be having some message cards, and I'll be having some charms as well. So, hang on to the end for those messages. But let's ask, what is pile number 3's person's current feelings for pile number 3? What are their current feelings for pile number 3, please? What are their current feelings for pile number 3? Okay, what are their current feelings? I feel like it's that one. So I'm going to go for that one. Let's have a look and see. What have we got? Oh, Comfort. Okay. Right. I'm going to put that there. Let's get one of these cards. What is pile number 3's person's current feelings for pile number 3? Emotion. Okay, with the cucumber here. So we've got comfort, we've got emotion. Right, let's get out our tarots before we say anything. What is pile number 3's person's current feelings for pile number 3? What are their current feelings for pile number 3? We've got the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, the World card. What are their current feelings for pile number 3? And we have the 3 of Wands. And the Sun is the overarching energy. Right, okay. Interesting. It's an interesting... of course we have this... I feel what I would say here for sure is that this person is really attracted to you. 100%. Look at this Knight of Cups with the Seducer here. I feel like this person really enjoys your company. And they find you very, very, very attractive. I think there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. I think you bring them a lot of comfort here. You bring them a lot of comfort and you touch their emotions. You certainly touch their emotions. And you stand out with the Queen of Wands here, 100%. So you definitely stand out to this person. You're very attractive with all the peacock feathers here. The Queen of Wands is the most attractive queen. I mean, she's just absolutely stunning when she walks into a room, or when they walk into a room, everybody notices the Queen of Wands. And it might be with the Seducer here that this person wants to impress you. I feel like this person wants to get your attention. They, you know, the overarching energy is the Sun. So they feel that you shine bright, that you stand out for them, that you make them happy with the Sun card here. That you definitely attract them. Now, it could be for some of you, with the 8 of Pentacles here, that this is some sort of crush situation here. This is someone around you. It could be a work setting, or that's around you, where you are really attracting them, where you really stand out to them. Because we've got 2 cards of pause. So it could be that the situation hasn't come into, hasn't come into being yet. Because the 4 of Swords is about rest, and the 3 of Wands is a card of waiting. So I feel like this situation might be something whereby it's not a fully fledged relationship for many of you. It's an attraction. And it hasn't got started yet with the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. But you make them so happy. You make them so happy. It could be a long distance connection with the World card here. So it could be that you are connecting with this person long distance and you haven't met up in person. And that might be why you've got the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. It's stuck because the girl is holding the ship. It hasn't moved actually in terms of you being together, but you've maybe communicated and there's a huge attraction between the two of you. That could be some of it. It could be that you're in separation with the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Swords from this person, but they are, and that it's come to an end, because the world can be the end of a cycle. It's come to an end in some way, but you still stand out to this person. You still make them feel very happy. You still, but you are hidden somehow, because with this Sun card here, she's got something, a bird, over her face, so it's half hidden. So again, this situation might be in rest mode, it might be in separation mode, it might be a secret situation. So the happiness that they feel when they're around you, they might have to keep secret because of whatever situation you're in, or you're just not in communication because you're in separation. But this person wants to impress you. They might want to take you out. Because here we can see with this Knight of Cups, they've gone out for a drink. It's like they're on a date, isn't it? It's like they're on a first date. So I feel like this person is feeling like maybe they want to take you out on a date, or they want to connect with you, or you just make them feel very happy. But there's something about the situation which is either in separation or in rest moment, road, or stalled, or come to an end. It's at the end of a cycle. It could be that it is cyclical, right? It could be that it is cyclical. So sometimes you're together and sometimes you're apart. Because there's a bit of an up and down. Even I didn't even think about it, but the way that I've arranged the cards, it's like up, down, up, down. It makes me feel like this might be this person. Worst case scenario is that they are a little bit of a player, and so sometimes you're with them, sometimes you're not, and the energy is up, down, up, down, up, down. But you make them feel very happy. They're very attracted to you, but the situation isn't stable. So that's the other way of reading it. You're in a situation which is cyclical. It's not stable. Sometimes together, sometimes you're apart. That could also be it. And you bring them comfort when you're with them, but they're not very reliable. That might also be what's going on. But their feelings are that they are very attracted to you. They see you as somebody who they want to be with, that they like spending time with. You bring them comfort. You touch their senses. You stand out to them. You're very attractive. They like being seen with you. They like being out with you. You shine bright. You're very confident. I think they like your confidence if you're a confident person. I feel like this person that you're asking about is very confident. I feel like appearances matter to this person. So what somebody looks like, their appearances, that's important to this person. So physical attraction and physical appearance is important to this person that you're asking about. Okay, so let's get out some charms here. So how are they currently feeling about pile number 3? How is pile number 3's person currently feeling about pile number 3? We've got one that's fallen out there. And another one. So I think this is a little... What is that? I think that's a little cat. That's a little cat. So it might be that this situation is on pause and they're wanting... some sort of renewal or regeneration in some way. I'm going to put that on the Four of Swords. And then we've got this sort of salamander or a lizard. And it's reminding me of, again, regeneration, because they lose their tails and they grow back very quickly. They regenerate very quickly. So I'm feeling that for many of you, this could be a cyclical thing, where you get together, you come apart, you get together, come apart. And it could be that at the moment this person wants to come back together because they get a lot from the connection. But let's see what is going to be their next move. Let's have some other oracle cards here on what's going to be their next move. What is going to be pile number 3's person's next move? Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. Okay. Right. Let's have another one. What is going to be pile number 3's person's next move with pile number 3? And I've just realised in the last 2 piles I didn't do any of the zodiac signs. So I'm going to do it for you, pile number 3, presumably because you are the pile that really needs to hear about zodiac signs. So we've got Virgo energy, we have got Libra energy, we have got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and then we've got Leo again. So yeah, so presumably the other 2 piles didn't need that information, otherwise I would have given it to them. Something led me not to give it to them. Anyway, so let's see, what is pile number 3's person's next move with pile number 3? Let's do this. What's the next move? The crow and dogwood, which is intelligence. Okay, let's get out some other tarot before we say anything. What is pile number 3's person's next move with pile number 3? What is their next move with pile number 3? So we have these 2 that have come out, which is Queen of Swords. Again, intelligence. So the Swords is all about intellect, intelligence, ideas, thoughts. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Okay. The 3 of Swords. What is their next move? And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so what I'm feeling is here, I feel like they haven't got a move as such. All right, so the next move, I feel like this person is doing a lot of thinking. Is doing a lot of thinking and doing a lot of weighing things up. Maybe a lot of soul searching and a lot of trying to find truth. Because what I feel with this person here is that they may be someone who is not very reliable. And I got it immediately when I heard the word seducer. I feel like this person might not be very reliable, or they might not be very stable in terms of commitment in a relationship. And I feel like they feel that they have to think things through quite a lot. Maybe it's come to the point in the connection where they've realised, particularly if it's cyclical, where they've realised that it can't just keep going backwards and forwards. Maybe you have had enough of that, and they realise that they need to be, because you've got a king, queen, king, and king here, which is all wise energy. So I feel like that, but we've also got the Three of Swords. So I feel like this person realises that they need to be wiser with you. And they need a lot of time and space to work that out, to be wiser. The Four of Pentacles, again, is like a stubborn energy. There's some sort of stubbornness to this person. And it could be around being stable and being solid. So I think this person likes being with you. They have a lot of fun being with you. They find you very, very attractive. They connect with you in a fun way. You touch their emotions, touch their senses. But I feel this person is struggling, or would struggle with, something more serious. And they know that they need to be more serious when they approach you again, or when they approach you. They need to be more stable, more solid, more wise, more intelligent. And maybe they're thinking as well that they need a little bit of luck. If this is about renewing something, I think it might be for a lot of you, that they need a bit of luck as well to renew this connection. Because maybe with the Three of Swords, there's been a lot of heartache in this connection. There's been a lot of loss, and it comes right under the World, which is the ending of a cycle. So this tells me that this person realises that this connection might be in a separation mode or in a end mode, and there's something stubborn around them, maybe struggling with trying to move it on to the next level, if you know what I mean. And they know that they need to do a lot of working out, a lot of figuring out. Now the Seven of Wands is a card of challenge. So this person is thinking at the moment, movement in terms of giving pile number 3 what they want, which is probably a more committed, stable, solid connection, is a challenge for me. However, it's not a challenge that I can never overcome, because the Seven of Wands is a card where you can overcome the challenges, but they are challenges. And with the Crow and the Dogwood, I would say their long-term intention, so this is not immediate, is to connect, because Crows is about sending a message, connecting. But I don't feel, because you've got the word intelligence, I don't feel that is going to be soon. I feel like that's going to be once they have somehow got over their sort of seducer player type energy, which I feel that they may have. Now, I feel with the Seven of Wands, because you've got the Seven of Wands, they have it within them to do that. I feel like they do have it within them. But there's a stubbornness to sort of holding on to a certain behaviour pattern, which is all about like getting what they want when they want. You know what I mean? So if they want to go out on a date with you, or they want to take you out, or they want to go out with you, it brings them a lot of comfort. They like that. They enjoy that. But anything more, they're sort of like there's a resistance to anything more at the moment, and that's what I think they realise that they can't carry on in that pattern with you. Probably because they realise that you would not put up with that you are too strong an individual. And that maybe, you know, you were with them and it was a bit of fun, and you know, but when you like someone, you want it to move on, don't you? And I felt like this person has a little bit of resistance to moving it on, but they know that if they come back to you, they have to present in a way which is wiser, which is more mature, which is more stable, which is where they've thought things through, where they're sensible, where they've got a plan to move things forward. And at the moment, I feel like there's a stuckness, a stubbornness to them in terms of moving it on in that way, because there's something around them wanting to keep their freedom, wanting to play around a little bit, not really be serious. But I think there is a long-term, maybe intention, if you like, to connect. But I feel like they think they've got time to maybe sort themselves out, or they want this time and space. So I get the sense this person's next move is to just have more space. To hopefully be wiser, be more committed. But I feel I'm going to pull some more cards because I feel like I'm not sure. I want to pull cards on whether this person is someone that you should bother hanging around waiting for, if I'm honest. So let's get out. I haven't brought down another deck, so I'm going to use these ones. Is, you know, pile number 3's person is it worth pile number 3 kind of waiting for this person? Is it worth them waiting for this person? You know, will they work it out? The 7 of Cups. Is it worth them waiting? Let's see what that one is. Knight of Wands. I would say, if I'm honest, and I'm going to take that one underneath, which is the Moon. Yeah. I would say this person is likes their freedom too much with the Knight of Wands here. They like their freedom. The 7 of Cups is a little bit of a wishy-washy energy. It's a non-committal energy. And the Moon is a card of confusion, of not being clear. So I feel like this person probably on one level realises that they can't really offer you any kind of commitment. They like having fun with you. They like going out. They love being around you. They're very attracted to you. But the Knight of Wands is a little bit of a player energy, and it's not someone who has is particularly committed. And I feel like if you know, there'll always be a little bit of confusion for you with them, and you know, based on that, you know, if you want commitment, long-term energy, that kind of thing, then I would say it's probably going to be a very, 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 very long time coming with this person. But this person is probably the person that, you know, maybe 2 years down the track would connect up with you and say, oh, hi, I'm sorting myself out now, you know, and maybe have the expectation that you would be there waiting for them. It's that kind of energy, really. But let's get out some messages anyway. Let's see what comes up. So, you know, in this reading for pile number 3, the person on their mind, feelings and intentions. Are there any messages? Respect. Okay, so I would say that maybe on one level, and I think it goes with all these court cards here, on one level I think this person realises that you deserve better, that you should have more, that they should treat you more respectfully. But I think that they just struggle with that. That would be my kind of feeling on that one. And then there's also a message here for you about your respect, your self-respect, really. Message to pass on. Well, that would go with the crow spirit there. So maybe eventually there will be a message for them to pass on. So what is here? Deeply. Look deeply within to discover your sole purpose in your relationship. So yeah, is there something that you need to think about intuitively about this person? So is there some intuitive hits that you're having about this connection? Really, that's how I would read that one. So you might already be having some intuitive hits about this connection. Cherish your relationship. So maybe there's something, like I say, this person does like being with you. They do like being around you. They are attracted to you. I just don't feel that they would be capable of anything majorly serious or committed. That's kind of what I'm getting. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, giving me a thumbs up or leaving a message. But anyway, I will say goodbye and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.